Long ago, in the realm of the sky and the sea, there lived a fearsome creature known as Bakunawa. This gigantic sea serpent had iridescent scales that shimmered in various colors, and it possessed multiple heads that could rise from the water like towering pillars. The Bakunawa was a greedy and malevolent creature, and it had an insatiable appetite for both the mundane and the celestial. The people of the islands lived in fear of Bakunawa, for they believed that it could swallow entire villages and drag unsuspecting sailors down to the depths of the ocean. But what terrified them the most was the creature's hunger for the moon and the sun. The ancient Visayans believed that eclipses were caused by the Bakunawa attempting to devour these celestial bodies. During an eclipse, the people would gather together and make loud noises by banging drums, clashing pots, and anything else that could create a ruckus. They hoped that the cacophony would scare Bakunawa away and prevent it from consuming the moon or the sun. In one version of the tale, there was a brave and cunning young man named Laho. Laho was determined to protect his village from Bakunawa's wrath. He devised a plan to save the moon and the sun during an impending eclipse. As the eclipse began, and Bakunawa started to emerge from the water, Laho bravely stood at the edge of the village with a bangka, a spear-like pole adorned with bright and reflective objects. As Bakunawa's enormous heads rose from the sea, the creature was dazzled by the shimmering of the bangka. Laho knew that Bakunawa was captivated by its own reflection in the pole, and he quickly swung the bangka around, making it appear as if the reflection was moving. The serpent, enthralled by the illusion, lunged at its own reflection, believing it to be the moon or the sun. It thrashed and writhed, trying to devour the celestial body it perceived in the bangka. As Bakunawa was preoccupied with its mistaken target, the moon and the sun were safe from being consumed. The villagers, witnessing the success of Laho's plan, cheered and celebrated, knowing that they had thwarted Bakunawa's hunger for the celestial bodies. From that day onwards, the tradition of creating noise during an eclipse persisted among the Visayan people. They continued to use drums, gongs, and other instruments to scare away Bakunawa, protecting the moon and the sun from its voracious appetite. The story of Bakunawa serves as a reminder of the ancient Visayans' resourcefulness and their connection with nature. It also reflects their efforts to explain natural phenomena through myths and legends, passing down their cultural heritage from generation to generation to generation.